Now I'm here in Costa Rica with Fernando Altmann, and I'm in a farm, as you see, and I'm surrounded here by F1 hybrids. And I'd like to ask Fernando, what are F1 hybrids and how could they be successful on lower altitudes? So is it possible, Fernando, with these F1 hybrids to work with Arabicas, let's say at sea level?
Yeah. Well, welcome. Welcome to Costa Rica. Welcome to our farm. F1 hybrids are the result of many years of research from different international entities. In this case, Ciudad University participated with funding also with Promecafe, and they made this research in Costa Rica, in Catia, because they have one of the biggest collections in the world of coffee. So the result are these 5 varieties that are resistant to diseases or tolerant. They are very high yield varieties. The quality of the cup is very extraordinary, and the most important aspect is that they are very highly productive. We're getting 3x or 4x more coffee than traditional varieties.
And when you compare the taste with the known Arabicas, I can help you a little bit.
Yeah.
I find it fantastic because it's fruity, but it's not very harsh in acidity.
Yeah.
So it's a very welcoming cup to drink always. Like the Millennial, which is here. I like it very much. And how does it work? If a farmer, let's start with in Costa Rica, wants to buy seedlings from you, how does it work practically?
Well, because F1 hybrids are like a first generation cross. These are natural crosses. It doesn't have anything to do with the GMOs. It's natural crossing, hybridization. And because it's F1, usually the seed will have like a 90 plus variability. So the only way to propagate this plant material is by asexual practices. Basically, there's 2 ways. The most common one is through a laboratory, which is very expensive and it takes a long time to get one plant. Usually takes about 2 or 3 years, and with a very low success rate. And the other one is a method that we implemented through our former experience in bedding plants, that it's unrooted cutting propagation.
So you cut, and I saw it already, so in a certain way, and you cut even something of the leaf to make it more successful.
Well, we have to build like a mother plant base or a seed base or a cutting base plant that we will produce with the focus of producing more shoots. And those shoots are the ones that we harvest. Yeah. We root them, and you can see the result in here, because this farm is one of the few that is 100% planted with F1 hybrids.
Yeah. Do you already have experience with planting F1s at very low altitudes?
Yes, 2 years ago we started a research program with one of the Costa Rican universities, which is almost at sea level. It's at 35 meters above sea level. We did it mainly with Esperanza, because we believe that that's the bloodline better suited for that elevation. Yeah. And so far, there's a very high productivity. There's almost no problem with the disease, so the tolerance is manifesting very well in those areas.
And what are the varieties which traditionally grow here in Costa Rica on that altitude?
Oh, in that altitude, none.
None?
No.
So that's a new...
Yeah. Probably 30 years ago, that area was probably a coffee area.
Yeah,
but everybody changed activities and...
Yeah.
So we're trying to make the research. This year we're expanding it to probably 3 or 4 hectares to make it a bit more commercial and have other growers evaluate the material.
And if you would export the seedlings to countries overseas, is that possible?
It is possible. There's probably 2 ways to do it, depending on local regulations. We can send the unrooted cutting, the tip without any roots, only the stems, and we can teach the receiver on how to root them and process them. Or we can send them the rooted material, which will go directly into a bag.
Yeah.
So it'll depend a lot on the country's regulations.
Okay. No, thank you. I will share your contacts with
Awesome.
possible clients, and thanks for helping me to put it on video.
Yeah.
Okay.